Hey there everybody, this is Coach Ryland from GoSleeveless.com here with week 6 of the Fat Loss Project. Now, this is the final week. You should have really been pushing hard these last 5 weeks, so we're really going to turn it up a notch on this last one, try and squeeze out all the results that we possibly can. So with that being said, what is new this week? Well, your cardio is going to be 3 minutes high intensity, 2 minutes low intensity. I'm not changing it halfway through the week this time, so you're going to do that whole 3 minutes all the way through, no increases on Wednesday. Strength training. I'm going to bring back some of those old exercises that you probably really hated, get rid of some of the ones that you had last week. And what I'm doing is creating a new circuit for this final week where you're doing every exercise is full body. And the reason for that is because I really want to ramp up your metabolism, get as much results as we can out of this last week. Now, nutrition, again, you have that option for a cheat meal this week, as you did last week. Remember, it's one meal, it's not an entire day, and that means you have to stick to everything else on the plan throughout the rest of the day. Now, if you're the type of person that is not getting the type of results that you thought you could, then don't do the cheat meal, because this will probably just slow you down. And again, because this is last week, you really want to squeeze everything you can out of it. And then some people have said, you know, they just haven't really felt like if they do that cheat meal, they're afraid that they might just go back into their old habits. And there is a possibility of that. So if you feel like you're the type of person who can't control it, can't keep it to that one cheat meal, or if you're worried that it might hinder your results, then don't do it. You'll have that opportunity later. Right now might not be the time for you. That being said, everyone has the option. It's part of the agreement. You have 2 cheat meals. One could be last week and one this week. You're not going to have 2 this week if you missed last week. That's very important because that will throw a wrench into everything. So that basically covers the outline for this coming week. Now, what I'm going to have you do is after you've completed this week, next Monday, I'm going to have you extend the Fat Loss Project by 1 day. On Monday, you're actually going to take your weight, you're going to take your measurements, and then what you're going to do is go back and do the exact same workout that you did on day 1 of the Fat Loss Project. And the reason for that is because I want you to see how far your body's come in 6 weeks. You know, 6 weeks goes by really quickly, and I'm sure you look back at this and wonder where all the time's gone. But I want you to prove to yourself what you've been able to accomplish. Your fitness has improved, your strength has improved, your body's shrunken down, and I want you to go back to these exercises and see how much easier they are for you. I think that's going to be a really motivating experience for you. So that basically covers everything I have for your intro for this week. I will send you some information on how to get your deposit back if you followed your agreement. That means you didn't miss your workouts, and if you did, you made them up the next day. You stuck to the nutrition plan exactly as I laid out. That's very important. You can't be creating your own meals and that sort of thing. It's not part of the agreement. And you have to make sure that you get all your cardio workouts in and updating your blog and reporting back to me every day. If you did all that, then 2 things happen. 1, you've obviously got great results by now, and 2, you're getting that deposit back because you're completely entitled to that. So great work. I'll send you information on how to go about doing that, and basically once you send in your weight, your measurements, and your little final essay, basically your testimonial of how this project worked for you, and I'll send you information on how to do that. Once you've done all that, then you get your money back, and that's the great thing about this. All this free information, free workout plans, you get a great body in the process. No charge. Okay, so that's it for this week. I will talk to you very soon, and I'll also give you some tips on what to do when the project is over. And I will hear back from you when you send in your workout logs, your nutrition logs for Monday. So I'll talk to you then.